Email on your smartphone. Email apps are often pre-installed when you first get your phone. You can also easily install the email app of your choice onto your phone by following the previous steps we covered to install an app. An Android phone will already have the Gmail app pre-installed. The iPhone will have the Mail app pre-installed. This is the icon for the Mail app, and this is the icon for Gmail. Gmail is the default email app for Android devices, and it will automatically connect to the Google account that you use to set up your phone. As soon as you open the email app on your Android device, it should connect to the email that you've already set up. When you open the Mail app for the first time on your iPhone, you'll see a screen like this image on the right. You'll choose the email provider that you normally use and then log into the app using your email address and the password for that account. Let's review in more detail what the email app will look like when using an Android phone. Please note that you can also download the Gmail app to use on an iPhone, and it will look very similar. For the Gmail app on Android, the inbox will appear on the main page when you open the app. The menu button at the top left with the 3 lines will take you to the different categories of email that you can view, such as your primary email. This menu icon looks similar across a lot of different apps and will sometimes look like 3 dots instead of lines. When you click on this, you'll see the menu view similar to our image on the right, and this is where you can see that your emails have been categorized. In the menu view, you can see that the primary email category contains the emails that come from your personal contacts or people that you know. There's also a social media category where you'll receive email notifications from your Facebook, Twitter, or other social media accounts. Then there is a promotions category where you'll see the emails if you subscribe to any type of retailers. You'll also notice on the homepage inbox that there's a little magnifying glass at the top right corner. You can click on this if you need to search for something in your email. So if someone sent you an email and you can't remember what day it was sent and don't want to scroll through all your emails, you can click on that magnifying glass and type to either search for a word that you remember from the email, something in the text of the email or the title, the sender's name, the email address, or anything else that you can remember to bring it up in the search result. Finally, down at the bottom right corner, you'll see the little red circle with a pencil. That's where you'll click if you need to write or compose an email. We'll see this universal pencil icon across many different email apps, and that tells us this is where we click to begin composing an email. When you click on an email from your inbox, the message will fill your screen. You have a few options for what to do with the email. Up at the top, you have the option to archive the message, which is the icon that looks like a little file box with an arrow pointing down. You can also delete it, which is the trash can icon. You can also mark it as unread, and that is the icon that looks like a closed or unopened envelope. You can also choose to reply to the message, which is the icon that looks like a single arrow pointing to the left. This is located both to the right of the sender's name and at the bottom of the message. You can also reply all, which is the icon that's the double arrow pointing to the left, or you can forward, which is the arrow pointing to the right. The difference between reply and reply all is that if you're looking at an email that has been sent to multiple people, you'll have the option to either reply to the email, which means you're only sending the reply to the sender of the email, or you can reply all, which means that your reply will go to every person that was an original recipient of that email. If you forward the email, this allows you to send the email to someone who was not originally sent the message. If you click on the 3 dots menu icon, you will see more options such as blocking the sender. Remember, this is similar to the menu icon with the 3 stacked lines that we previously saw. It may be helpful to block a sender if you find that you're getting spam emails or junk email that are not reputable or trustworthy. This will prevent them from sending you any more emails. Also, on the menu option, you have the opportunity to star the message, indicating that it's important. The image on the right shows the screen that you will see when you select reply, reply all, or forward, which allows you to compose an email to be sent. You'll type the recipient in the line that says to. You'll fill in the subject of your email on the subject line, and you can start to compose the email where it says compose email. So you'll just click in any of those lines and start typing to fill them in. You can also attach documents like photos or PDFs to an email message by clicking on the paperclip icon. The little paper airplane icon is your send button. So once you've finished composing your email, you can click on that icon to send your message. To print an email, you will click on the menu icon at the top right, where the three little dots are, and then you'll select Print from the menu that appears. If you need to print an attachment from an email, you'll first want to click on the Download icon beside the attachment. It's the arrow pointing downward with a line underneath. You'll click Download, then go to the menu for that document when it opens to allow you to print. The Mail app on an iPhone is very similar to the Gmail app because it also opens to the email inbox. You can swipe left on an email message to see the options for that message, such as archiving or flagging. If you click on the More menu with the three dots, this will give you options that you can see in the image on the right, including Reply, Reply All, Forward, Trash, which is deleting, Archive, or you can move the message just to name a few. The Compose an Email option is at the bottom right corner. The icon has a pencil, which is similar to the Gmail app, but this time it's blue and has a square. So across your icons and email apps, the pencil signals where you click to compose an email. You also have the function to search for emails at the top of the screen. If you're trying to find an email, you can search by keyword or sender to help find it quickly, instead of scrolling through all of your emails. You can tap to select an email in the inbox to view the entire message. Once you open the email message, you'll see the options for what you can do with that message. In the image on the left, the arrow pointing to the left is your reply button. Once you click on the reply button, you will see a screen similar to the image on the right. You'll see the options to reply, which means you are only replying to the person who sent you the email. Reply all, which means you are replying to everyone who is included on that email. Or you can forward to send the message to someone who was not originally on the recipient list. You can also store the email by clicking on one of the file folder icons, or you can delete the message by clicking on the trash can icon. The image on the left shows what your screen will look like when composing an email. You will click in the area that says To and type in the email of the person to receive the email. You will click in the message area to start typing your message, or you can double-click in the message area for the attachment options to appear. You will then see the black banner or pop-up menu with the option to insert photo or video or add a document. When you select one of those options, it will take you to the options to attach your photo or document. To print an email from your iPhone, click on the Reply button, which is the arrow at the bottom, and a menu will pop up. You can then choose the Print option from that menu. This will print the text of the email, not any attachments that are in the email. To print a document or photo that is attached to an email, click on the attachment to open it, then you click on the Share button. The Share button looks like a square with the arrow pointing up from the center of it. When you click on that, you'll see the options to print or save your attachments from your emails.